Hello friends, this is Professor Saniket Kudu from Computer Engineering Department of Viva Institute of Technology. Today we are going to learn three main basic concepts of DBMS or data warehouse or data mining, that is the star schema, snowflake schema and fact constellation schema. Okay, how to draw star schema, how to draw snowflake schema and how to draw fact constellation schema. All three topics are covering the subject DBMS. DBMS subject also required these three things. Data warehouse subject also required these three things, and data mining subject also required these three things. So we are going to cover how to draw star, snowflake and the fact constellation schema today. Before starting star schema, we require some information package. Now what do you mean by information package? Any particular activity or any particular diagram of DBMS or data warehouse or data mining required some type of information or required some type of data, because all three subjects are covering the concepts of data. So we required some type of data. So information package is nothing but prerequisite data for our solution. So it contains requirements of data warehouse, that is what are the requirements for your data warehouse. Second thing, it gives matrices for the business units. Business units means nothing but your subject के attributes. So it gives the matrices for your business units. And the third one defines relationship between the subjects. Subjects means subject is nothing but your actual data on which you are going to cover that particular example, or you are going to give that particular solution. So information package, for first one we will see the hotel occupancy. Now what do you mean by hotel? Hotel is a basic example. That hotel example is covering some main attributes like your hotel. That is the first thing. Second thing is your room type, means lodging and boarding. So room type, it would be deluxe, it would be simple room, or it would be anything else, depends on your hotel. The third one is nothing but we required time, and the fourth one is nothing but the room status, that is it is available or not available, or status ID or status description, whatever it is. So first we have to create on hotel subject, first we have to create information package on hotel occupancy subjects. So these are the four main attributes we requiring for particular hotel. Okay, so in hotel topic या फिर in hotel column we will get some attributes of your hotel name, that is hotel ID, then your branch name, then your branch code, then your region, then your address of your particular hotel, then city, then we can write construction year, then we can write renovation year. Okay, these are the attributes covering your subject hotel occupancy in your hotel topic. Second one, we are having room type. So what will be the subjects or what will be the attributes of your room type? Then we can give room ID, because identification is more important in our concept. Then room ID, then room type, that is it should be deluxe or simple room, whatever it is. Then room size, because we need some particular size. Then in room, number of beds. Then maximum occupants, that minimum or maximum how many people can occupy that particular room. And then your suit, means business suit, normal suit, whatever it is. So we are covering second attribute, that is room type, in that particular column. These are the attributes of your room type, that is room ID, room type, room size, number of beds, then maximum occupants and the suit type. when you book particular hotel or when you book particular room, at that time we required Hotel required some time, that is first we will give time ID because identification is more important. Then we can book for year, we can book for quarter, we can book for month, we can book for week, we can book for day, day of week, we can book for day of month या फिर holiday pack. So these are the attributes covering in your time slot. Third one. And the fourth one is room status. In this we can write status ID, whatever it is, and we can write status description. So this is nothing but information, ready information package for hotel occupancy in the subject of your hotel example. Okay, so now we will turn on the first concept, that is how to draw star schema. So this is nothing but the information package, ready data for to draw star schema or the snowflake schema. Okay, now we are done with the information package for any particular topic. Okay, now we will turn on star schema. So what do you mean by star schema? So most popular schema design for data warehouse. It is a most popular schema design in the data warehouse. Dimensions are stored in the dimensions table. Now we required some fact table and some dimensions table on the basis of information package which we drawn earlier. Hotel, room type, time and room status. These are nothing but, these are your headings, table headings. So these are nothing but your fact table ke attributes. And the attributes of these fact tables, hotel ID, branch name, branch code, region, address, city, these are attributes of your dimension tables. So we will explain step by step. Every entry has its own unique identifier. When you are going to draw star schema or snowflake schema or any other schema, we required some mandatory functions, that is nothing but own unique identifier. Every identifier has its unique identification. Every dimension table is related to one or more fact table. Means we required one fact table and the others dimensions tables are connected to this fact table is nothing but your star schema. Okay, all unique identifier from dimension table make up for a composite key in the fact table. Now we'll explain the fact table and the dimension table. Suppose we are working on subject sales. Sales means sale of any particular item in the market. Okay, sales. So sales fact table. So this one is nothing but your first fact table. Fact tables are the main headings of your sales. So your item key, your item sales, item description, item name, whatever it is would be covered in your this fact table. Now fact table are containing some dimensions tables 1, 2, 3. So first dimensions we can write date dimensions. Second dimensions we can write store dimensions. Third dimensions we can write product dimension. So fact table is nothing but your important attributes related to your subject, nothing but sales. And these all attributes are having some relationship between your dimensions related to that particular sales subject. That is nothing but date, means on which date you have sold some particular items. Then second one is your store, how many stores are available for that particular sale. Then your third one is product dimensions, how many products are available या फिर how many products have you sold on that particular sales. So these are the multiple dimension tables having one fact table having that particular subject. So we will discuss this star schema with the example. Okay, now we'll take one simple example on star schema. Draw star schema for sales of item. Sales of item means market sales for any particular item. So this one is nothing but our subject. So you have to prepare on this subject, that is the information packages. that we have drawn for hotel occupancy. So information packages for this subject means sales of item should be like time key, item key, branch key, location key. So these are nothing but your main attribute of the subject sales of items. So we have seen on earlier all unique identifier from dimension table make up for a composite key in the fact table. Now we are having fact table of sales fact table that is covering your time key, your item key, your branch key and your location key. But my star schema says all unique identifier from dimension table make up for a composite key in the fact table. All unique identifier, that is time key, time key. So time key, this is nothing but your time dimension. Of that particular time dimension, time key is a identification of your fact table for the time dimension table. Second one, item key is the identification of your item dimension table, that is the item key. Third one, branch key. Branch key is nothing but your branch identification from your location dimension table. Sorry, location key is from your location dimension table. Location key from location dimension table, and branch key is from branch dimension table. This is nothing but your identification. So basically we are having 4 dimensions tables, 1, 2, 3 and 4. First one is item dimension, second one is location dimension, third one is branch dimension, fourth one is time dimension. Now we require unique identifier in your fact table. Fact table is nothing but your information package system which we drawn earlier. So time key is identifier for your time dimension, item key is identifier for your item dimension, branch key is identifier for your branch dimension, and location key is the identifier for your location dimension. So this is nothing but star schema for sales of item. Basically we are having one fact table and 4 dimension table. Fact table containing main attributes of our subjects, and the dimension table are having detailed attributes of these particular subject. So this one is nothing but sales of item star schema. Now we will move on second example of again star schema. Okay. Second example is nothing but star schema for university. So university contains your course section, course grade, your semester exam, your student identification, then your professor identification. So first we required some information package, that is information package for the subject university. Now we have to draw one fact table and multiple dimensions tables. Okay, so one fact table is containing your subject university. From university we get the course grade. So I have named this fact table course grade, and fact table containing some identification of your multiple dimensions table. So we have distributed first dimension table course section dimension, that is the detail of your any particular course. So I have given identification, that is my primary key, course ID. So with this identification I have written here also course ID. This one is nothing but my identification, that is my primary key. So course section contains section number, course name, duration of courses. All these attributes covering my course section dimension, and course section dimension is the dimension table of my this fact table containing course grade. Okay, now we will move on second table, semester ID. So semester ID is nothing but the information required for your semester dimension. So semester ID is your identification. So I have written here semester ID. This is nothing but my primary key. So semester dimensions can give me year, then can give me duration, then number of students या फिर number of courses for that particular semester. So this one is nothing but information regarding your semester diagram, that is the dimension, and semester dimension containing your semester ID, that is primary ID for my fact table. Third one, V contains professor for particular course grade in university. So professor dimension is this one is your professor dimension table. I have written we required some identification for course grade, so professor ID. So I have written professor ID. Professor ID is your identification, that is nothing but your primary key, and then we can write professor name, professor title, then professor department ID, then professor departmental name, whatever it is, all data regarding professor dimension. This is nothing but your dimension table, and this one is your identifier, and this one is your fact table for the university. Now the fourth one, student ID. We have done with course section, that is course material. We have done with professor material, that is professor dimension. We have done with semester dimension. Now we require student details, that is the student dimension. So what do you mean by identifier? So give the student ID is a identifier. Student ID is your primary key. Then you can write student name and measures, that is student details, number of students available, age of students, then gender, whatever it is. All the data for student dimensions will cover in this table, and these are the 4 dimensions tables. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. These are the 4 dimensions tables of course grade fact table of subject university. So this one we have seen the second example for the star schema. Now we will move on the second type, that is nothing but snowflake schema. In star schema, we have drawn only fact table and the dimensions table. We have drawn only this particular portion, fact table and the dimensions table. But what do you mean by the snowflake schema? Attributes having low distinct values from a dimensional table and placing them in a secondary dimension table. Means simple example, in simple thing, we have to extend dimensions table one step ahead. So this one is nothing but your sales fact table, that is our very first example. Sales example, that is nothing but your subject sales. In sales we have written time, we have written item, we have written branch, we have written location, whatever it is. So in fact table we have drawn 2 dimensions table. Item key, that is item dimension, location key, that is the location dimension. Now in snowflake schema we have to extend low distinct values, that is supplier key, to one more step ahead in the dimension table. Now how to draw that snowflake? First we have to draw fact table. Fact table of snowflake schema for the sales. So fact contains main headings, that is time, item, branch, location. This one is your fact table. Now it is having 4 dimensions table. First one is your time dimension table, that is the time key. Second one is your branch dimension table, that is your second dimension table. Third one is your item dimension. Fourth one is a location. Now see, item key, identifier item key. So this one is your primary. Item key के बाद we are having item name, brand, that is the brand of item. Third one type of item, and the fourth one supplier key. We have written supplier key. So this supplier key we can extend for one more dimension table, that is the supplier details. So supplier key is again your primary key location. So supplier key, and supplier type and your supplier details, whatever it is. So one fact table containing one dimension table, one low distinct values supplier key, we can extend to another dimension table, the supplier details, but we need again identifier, that is supplier key, and then supplier type and supplier details. One more thing, we are having branch, so we extend dimension table to branch. But another, in location, we have written in location, that is the location key. In location we have written street, we have written city, but city is having, we can extend city key to one more extension for your dimension table. That is, city can extend it to city key, city, state, country. So this one is nothing but extension of your city key, city dimension in your location, and location is dimension of your main fact table, that is the location. So Snowflake schema is nothing but having one fact table, multiple dimensions table, one more step ahead, extension of your low distinct values to another dimensions table. So this one is nothing but one sales ka fact table, item and locations are your first dimensions table. We extended supplier key and we extended in location for the city, that is the more one step ahead to the dimensions table. So this one is nothing but your Snowflake schema. We will move on detailed example of your Snowflake schema. Okay, so we will see detailed example of Snowflake schema for clinical information. We will get a question like, take the dimensions from given table. So these are the dimensions. First one is nothing but your patient, second one is nothing but your doctor, third one is your procedure, that is some medical procedures, third one, diagnosis, fourth one, then date of service, that is for medical equipments या फिर medicines, then your locations, and then your provider. We are working on second type, that is Snowflake schema. Okay, Snowflake schema, first we have to draw star schema for the clinical information. And what do you mean by Snowflake schema? That is the extension of dimension table that we have seen earlier. So first we will draw a basic star schema for our clinical information. So star schema contains fact table for procedure and the billing. These are the dimensions 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These are the dimensions for my Snowflake schema of my clinical information. So fact table is your main table that is containing some identifiers from your multiple dimensions table, and the Snowflake schema will contains your extension to your dimension table. So first we will draw star schema for your clinical information. Fact table, okay. Patient key is your identifier, so I have written here patient key. Dimension for patient dimension, so first we will write patient key, and in patient key we can write name, we can write gender. So this one is nothing but dimension table of patient with the help of patient key in the fact table of procedure and billing. Done. Second, nothing but your doctor. So I have written doctor key, this is doctor ka dimensions. Name, I have written specialization key. So in doctor dimensions we can write name, affiliation, that is affiliation from which university or whatever it is, qualification of doctor, plus the main basic thing specialization key, that is particular doctor are specialized in particular subject, so we can extend this dimension table to one more step. We'll draw that next step. Third one, procedure key. So we have drawn particular dimension table, that is dimension table for procedure. After that, date of service for medical preferences. So date of service is your again dimension table. So date of service key, then your month, then your quarter. So this one is dimension table in date of service identifier in fact table for your subject clinical information. Then they have given location and provider. So in location I have written location key is the identification for your fact table, then your name, owner, city, whatever it is. Then last one is your diagnose key. So diagnose key, this one is nothing but dimension table for your diagnose. Description, group, whatever it is, description of your symptoms or whatever it is, then group of your symptoms, whatever it is. So it is a dimensions table for dimension key with the fact table for the subject Snowflake schema. Now the thing is that this one is your fact table, main important fact table covering main attributes. These attributes are distributed in the dimension table 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These all are the dimension tables. Now we have to draw snowflake. We are ready with the star flake schema. That is, star schema. So star schema, after one step ahead, you have to draw snowflake schema. Now we can extend some dimension table in next slide like this. Clinical, doctor key, location key. We have already drawn a star schema for clinical information. So doctor key is having dimension table, doctor's key, name, affiliation, specialization key. Now this specialization key, we can extend one step ahead the specialization dimension, but we have to give identifier. So this one is nothing but your specialization key identifier. Here is your specialization key, then doctor key and your doctor key. So these are nothing but your identifier. So query will fire like this: doctor key, specialization key, specialization key. So this one is extension of your doctor dimension to specialization dimension. This is your first extension. Second extension we can draw like this: location key, dimension, okay fine, name, owner, city, whatever it is. After that, city we can extend to one step ahead: city key, city name, state. So this one is dimension table for your fact table, and this one is your extension of that particular dimension table to your convert your star schema into snowflake. So basically this one is nothing but your fact table containing these two are dimensions table, and these two are extension for that particular dimensions table. Means for earlier diagram we have extended, this one is your fact table, doctor, patient, procedure, diagnosis, location and date of service. So we have extended doctor table and we have extended location table to one step ahead. That one is your snowflake schema. Now we will move on third type, that is nothing but your fact constellation schema. This one is third type into schemas for use of DBMS or data warehouse or in data mining subject also. So third type contains fact constellation. Fact table we have seen, that is your main fact table containing main attributes, and these are the dimension tables. These all are the dimensions table. So what fact constellation schema says: constellation of your stars. It is making stars of your all dimensions tables. But how? Contains multiple fact tables. On earlier in star schema we have only drawn fact table and dimensions. In snowflake schema we have drawn fact table, then dimension, then another dimension. So extension of dimension. In this third type of fact constellation we have to draw multiple fact table. This one is your first fact table, this one is your second fact table. Okay, this allows dimension tables to be shared amongst the fact table. Means all fact tables are connected to your dimensions tables like this. First is your dimension table, this is one is second dimension table, this is your third dimension table which are connected for your first and second also. This one is your dimension table which is connected to first fact table also and second fact table also. This dimension table is connected to second and this dimension table is connected to second. So this is nothing but your star. Structure star, not the star schema. So nothing but fact constellation is multiple fact table. First one is your first fact table, second fact table. Multiple dimensions tables are connected to each other. That is first dimension, second dimension via this, second, third via this, via this, via this, via this, and the fourth one like this. So multiple fact tables and the multiple dimensions table. We'll move on example. Okay. We have already seen multiple fact table, first, second, and multiple dimensions table for fact constellation schema. So again we'll discuss the sales fact table. Sales fact table we have drawn time key, item key, branch key, location key. This one is nothing but your first fact table of your sales, that is item. Second, on this side we will draw shipping fact table. We used e-commerce companies for shipping details and whatever is it to ship the tables. Okay. Shipping fact table will contain time also, item key also, from location also, to location also, because this is shipping key ka fact table. And in left hand side we are having sales fact table, that is sales time, then your sales item, then your sales branch, then your sales location. Okay. Now the dimensions for both the fact table will be the same. These two are the fact table, these three are the dimensions. Time dimension table, item dimension table, location dimension table. Now the thing is that in time key we have written identifier time key. So this one is nothing but your identifier. Fact table, dimensions table get connected. Again, time key is identifier. In shipping fact table, time key is the identifier. Again, this one is your identifier. These both are connected to fact table. So first fact table, second fact table, but the same dimension table. In time key, day, week, month, quarter, year, whatever it is. Second, again item dimension table will be common for my sales fact table and shipping fact table. Then again item key identifier get connected each other. Again item key get connected each other. So again item dimension table are common in first fact table and second fact table. Third, again we are having location key identifier, location key get connected. Okay. From location to location, again the same dimension table, from location and the to location. Shipping fact table, sales fact table, both are the fact table, means main table. These three are dimension tables for main two fact tables. Now again we can connect the shipper. This one is nothing but your shipper key, location key, shipper type. So shipper type and location key and the shipper key, we can here write shipper key. So this one is nothing but identifier for your shipper. So nothing but this one is your dimension table for shipping fact table. Again location key we can get connect from here. So this one is nothing but dimension table for your fact table shipping. So 2 dimension table, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 dimensions tables and 2 fact tables are nothing but your constellation schema for the sales fact. So in basic structure we have seen fact constellation, 2 main fact tables or multiple fact tables get connected via multiple dimensions tables. So we have drawn in sales fact table, shipping fact table, main attributes, multiple dimensions table, sub attributes and extension या फिर connection या फिर relationship between multiple dimensions tables and multiple fact tables. So here are we covered with all 3 topics, that is star schema, snowflake schema and fact constellation schema. So all 3 topics are from DBMS subject. In DBMS subject we required some basic theme, only star schema, but star, snowflake and fact constellation also, all 3 concepts covered in data warehouse also and data mining also. Thank you so much.